First at 12:30, it's certainly a good day to be a dog. The Georgia Bulldogs making history last night as back-to-back national champions. The Dogs beat the TCU Horned Frogs 65-7, and that's the largest margin of victory in national championship history. Georgia finishes its season with a perfect 15-0 record, landing the team with the most wins in school history. Check out the scene in Athens last night, the city erupting in celebrations, the streets absolutely flooded with students and fans. And we know the excitement and celebrations won't be slowing down in Athens anytime soon. We're going to get back to some breaking news out of California, where your national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, are speaking after last night's big win. Let's listen into Coach Smart.
He sacrificed everything for our program, and unfortunately didn't get a chance to win one. But I tell them all the time, they're part of these because they created the culture that allows us to win it now, and that's what's special.
Right down here in the very front row.
Chip Towers, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. For Brock, when did you find out this morning that you were going to be coming here? And for Coach Smart, you're flanked by a couple of sophomores right there. We assume they're coming back, but where are you right now with roster management, kind of knowing? Are you still actively dealing with, hey, he might go in the portal, hey, he may turn pro? Where are you with knowing what you got coming back next year?
Yeah, for me, I was coming off the elevator. I saw Coach Smart, and I started walking to go eat some breakfast, and I just got a call, and they said, you're in the bullpen coming to media. I was like, okay. I mean, Stetson's not going to make it. I was like, I guess I got to go. So, yeah.
He's always wanted to be in Stetson's shoes, so now he gets an opportunity. As far as roster management, I mean, it's every day. It's continuous. I mean, we know the juniors coming out, and you mentioned about these guys. They better be coming back because they can't come out. So they better get ready to go to work, and they're going to be some of the key leaders. But we'll be dealing with it every day. I mean, we've been dealing with it and it's not like it just goes away, guys. I've been dealing with it a week before, the day of. We were dealing with it yesterday. I mean, we have 19 new guys that started classes yesterday. So we deal with it every single day, and it'll continue to be that way, and you respect the process. My saying is you got to be better at the process than everybody else is. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better at it than everybody else is. So if you're willing to work at it and have conversations, you manage it the best way you can.
Right here in the front on the aisle.
Good morning, Jeff Sintel, Dog Nation. This is a question for the guys, and then Kirby. I guess I want to know, I'm curious about the games that Georgia played that we didn't get to see. Fall camp, when Iron went against Iron, when Javon and Brock were against each other. One, I wanted to know what that was like. And two, Coach, how much is that indicative in your stage in your career where, hey, this is the type of things we do now where we know days like today are possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think like during those spring scrimmages and the fall camp scrimmages, I mean, we're going against the offense, going against probably the best defense than all those guys. So that really helps us out in the long run, and I mean, it really makes games almost easier than practice. So definitely helps.
As far as like that, let me add some offense used to whoop our butt. Like when fall camp first started, man, offense gave us the business. But like Brock said, competing with those guys, man, knowing that you're going up against some of the best guys in the country, if not the best. Like I said, it gives you a sure amount of confidence going into the season because like you thinking that you already went against the best. So like when you compare it up to other competition, not to knock them down or nothing like that, but it's just like, okay, I went against Ladd at practice. I went against Brock. Like what better can I get from that?
Yeah, I love the iron sharpens iron. I told our guys, I mean, every scrimmage we have, I said, you think you can get ready to go play teams in our league? You better get ready to play today. If you're not at your best today, you'll get embarrassed. And you're going against the best defense or offense you'll face. And they respect that. Our guys truly respect that. And those matchups, even I go back to the Ohio State week, Tuesday practice, we're in the indoor, and they were, I mean, I was ready to call practice off. They were going at it. And it was like Jalen Carter came to me and said, hey, can we do a bet, Coach, that we win team run over the offense, and whoever wins doesn't have to run, and the other team has to run. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. I mean, I'll go for a game. competition, make it a little fun. I usually don't like motivation tactics like that because it's artificial and you have to simulate it every time. Oh, I thought they were going to kill each other. You know, we had 2 guys tackle, we injured a back, and I'm like, guys, we're going to cancel practice if y'all keep doing this, because they were getting after it. And those are those legendary matchups. I always liken it to the Dream Team when they played. And they talk about how those two teams went at each other, and Jordan took over, and it was like that in our building. And I'm like, if cameras could see these guys go at it, you know, Cedric Van Pran takes so much pride in winning team run, and Jalen Carter takes so much pride in winning team run, that there comes a time when you got to call it off. And when you got that, you got something special.
Next question on our far right in the back.
Hey guys, Roger Manus with Atlanta CW. Kirby talks a lot about the selflessness and the sacrifice that you guys as teammates will do for each other. So for Brock and Javon, if you could just talk about that attitude from the player's perspective, being in that locker room. I know you both touched the ball a lot last night, but there's some games where, Brock, you just block, things like that. So just the player's mindset of that culture of being there for each other.
I know, and as far as a defense perspective, you got to just do your job. Not being able to do, not just allowing yourself to do too much. You don't have to be a superstar. This is a help me help you defense. Knowing what you got to do and doing that to your full capability. The prime example that comes to my head is Mark Brackett. Just knowing, like, okay, I know Chris Smith filling that alley, I stay inside. Even though I think I could probably make that play, it's not my job to make that play. It's Chris's job to make that play, and it seems to be working out pretty good. So, like, the selflessness is the team DNA. I feel like it's one of our DNA traits. We got so many selfless guys in that locker room last night, and Sherman had came up to us and he gave a speech last night, and it really touched me because he was just like, even if you're not getting in the game, we still need you. He was like, we still need you. We still need your motivation on the sidelines. He was like, don't hold your head low. He was just like, we still need that motivation. We're playing at a national championship. We all if one person gets a sack, the whole team gets a sack. So that selflessness is just really what this team is really made of.
Yeah, I think it's what he said, just selfishness and just doing your job. Because, I mean, we got so many playmakers on offense that, I mean, everyone's able to touch the ball and make plays. So if it comes down to me blocking somebody from my brother behind me, then, I mean, I'll just do whatever I need to do to get yards, get first downs, get touchdowns, and win the game.
Take our next question right down here in the very front.
Jeff Schultz of The Athletic. Kirby, obviously the quarterback position has always been about more than just athleticism, but Stetson was the extreme example of that. And you and Todd, I know, both acknowledged that you look the other way too often. I'm just wondering, moving forward, is this going to change the way you evaluate quarterbacks? Are you going to tweak your analysis at all moving forward because of what you just saw?
Oh, I don't know that it'll change the analysis. I definitely put a heavier weight on mobility because of Stetson. I wouldn't say this year, you know, it changed for me as he had success. I mean, last year, his mobility was the difference in a lot of games. I mean, having been a defense coordinator in this league, when you can't account for the extra element, the 11th guy in the run game, and it's not even the run game. It's like people pass rush so well now that he's going to have to make a play with his feet. There's a great example last night. I don't know the situation. I don't know if it's first, second quarter. We go empty. They max blitz us. They bring 6 on 5. Everybody does it in college football. We do it, and you can't block one, right? And it reminded me of the Auburn play when Stetson had just taken over. They had a free rusher on him on his outside shoulder. He spins out, beats the guy, and I'm like, who is that? Oh, that's number 13. Well, that's the fast guy. That's D. Winters. He splatters people. So your quarterback just took their defensive coordinator and said, you call the perfect call, and, you know, players make plays. So does it change our criteria? I don't know if it
All right,
changes
we'll
the
have more
criteria.
on the
It
Dogs'
definitely puts
historic
more
win
weight.
after this break. Stick around.